What is going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here. I have a video for you. This is a company that we've mentioned on the channel a handful of times. This is a play that I believe is grossly undervalued due to the fact that although they are a diversified fintech company, much of their business is in the physical real estate. What many I think misses, this company is generating revenues in growing exponentially. In fact, 46% quarter over quarter overall in the hottest sectors in the market, crypto and the metaverse. If we take a look at the PR that came out today, which we will in a little bit, you'll see that these guys are, making a move in the metaverse, and I think they're well positioned to be a early stage company that takes well advantage of this. Now, if you can see today, they closed up almost 30% at 0.02725. Let's take a look here. Had massive volume. If you look over the last month and a half, they've had about anywhere from 2.5 to 5 million in volume a day. Today, 121 million in volume, massive volume. We take a look at the chart here. First, we're going to pan out, take a look at the yearly chart for this year. Had a huge run, and this is when everything ran. Had a huge run up to a little over 17, almost 18 cents. Yeah, almost 18 cents, 17.9. And you can see throughout the year progressively have just pulled back, and 2 has kind of been the bottom. You could see it scraping the bottom on 3 occasions here in mid-July, again in early September, and then again just the other day. This thing actually broke below 2. If we kind of pan in a little bit in the 6-month chart, you can see the last 6 months, the high is just a little over 5, almost 6, about 532, the high of the last 6 months. You can see we've had a couple of rips up. Typically, this is something that does, if it has a strong day, it will have a couple, multiple green days, as you can see on the chart here. So I do anticipate a couple of green days here to follow at least. And you can see the volume is just, and this is the highest volume day I've seen on the chart, at least in the last 3 years. So, we're on to something here. A lot of eyeballs around this thing. And we did have a pretty nasty pullback late in the day. In fact, it pulled back to about 2, or I'd say about 3, ran up to almost 4, pulled back to 3, where it kind of based out, pulled almost back up to 3.5, and then it got absolutely crushed. Simply on about a 2.5, 3 million market sell, knocked this thing down, and it really never recovered. And so it just had one of those days. So, but if you look, it basically one of those bottom plays on the chart. Again, we'll go back to the year to date, and you can see, this thing's due for it can move in it, but it's due for a pop. Even if we look at the 2-year here, this is one, it does have the heartbeat. This thing can pop. Now I want to take a look here. First, let's go to the company profile. AXXA Group is a diversified fintech company with assets in real estate, financing, agribusiness, digital media, and software-related technology platforms. AXXA acquires controlling equity interest in undervalued assets, taking an active role by providing both capital and structured financing, as well as operational management expertise. We'll take a look over at the security details. You can see this thing has a little under 13 million market cap. Authorized shares, very good, 680 million authorized, with just a shade under 600 outstanding, 550 million on the restricted. Looks like about 5, I'd say it's still about 550 on the float. So very good share structure here. Now let's take a look here. I want to take a look here at what people are kind of overlooking here. Bear with me 1 second. We have something from September. AXXA announces 20 million revenue target for its 1 Mile crypto exchange. And you can take a look here. They have a crypto exchange that they do expect and forecast 20 million in revenue over the next 12-month period. The upgrade centered were the increase in scalability. They're introducing key AI software, improving customer portals, and so on and so forth. They have a partnership or a strategic partnership with a company that boasts over 6 million monthly unique visitors. So management is confident that this 1 mile will generate meaningful customer transaction growth. So we have a crypto exchange. And the good thing is these guys have found a way to use synergies between all of their businesses. And, this is a way to generate their own revenues. Not only do they have different entities under this umbrella creating revenues of their own, they're finding ways to create synergies and create new revenue streams, which in my opinion is terrific here. So we have the crypto exchange 1 mile. I want to take a look here. Let's take a look at the website here. Clean looking website. And this is very impressive. If you take a look here, the company has $232 million in assets. And now remember, this is only a 13 million market cap. With 232 million in assets, $34 million in revenue. They have 28 businesses under the umbrella. Again, here is the, you can go here yourself and take a look. Right here is the, description. And you can see it just on the website. It just goes over what they do, some descriptions. So in my opinion, it's a very clean website. And again, you have to stress here that they have the 232 million in assets, 34 million in revenue, and 28 businesses under the umbrella. You're not going to find very many OTC companies, especially ones at 2.5 cents and only 13 million market cap that have this. Very impressive. And again, we go here and they have the crypto exchange as well too, which they plan on having significant revenues, 20 million in revenues in the next 12 months on this crypto exchange alone. So then if we go, let's take a look. This is the PR that was announced. And this was announced earlier today. AXXA Group adding to real estate portfolio and announces the AXXA Metaverse initiative. So the PR goes over. It's set to close the first phase of its New Deal real estate acquisition, which should add 25 million in value per quarter as far as assets. Now, also, and again, this should be 100 million total, and they plan on doing this in phases, which should add each quarter 25 million in assets. That's very impressive. They announced their Metaverse initiative here, which is very impressive. Also talk about digital products that are enjoying huge growth right now, and then going to actually get a big rise in value due to the Metaverse ecosystem, and so on and so forth here. But a couple of things I want to touch on here, talking about their methodologies to rapidly take advantage of lucrative opportunities in the Metaverse. And they first get into their real estate deal, where the assets should approach an estimated $100 million. First stage is set to close early 2022, which will add 10 million to the current quarter. And it's also anticipated that each closed stage will add 25 million in assets to the real estate portfolio per quarter. This portfolio includes approximately 250 residential units along with commercial property and land. The majority of the land is mostly dispersed through Germany's largest cities along with other Western European nations. So, we're talking Germany and Western Europe. We're not talking, in the middle of the Congo or Indonesia or somewhere. We're talking Germany, and we're talking, Germany's large cities, in other areas in Western Europe. Now, if we take a look at the Metaverse initiative, one thing, if we look at the one play we called OWUV, and that was the day before Thanksgiving at 4 cents. This thing is now run to 26 cents. It has a better share structure than AXXA. It only has about 100 million shares, so the share structure is significantly better, but this still has a fabulous share structure, and that thing is run to 26 cents or 27 cents, and that was mainly based on the fact that they're going to be purchasing land inside of Sandlot and other Metaverse. Now, if we take a look here, as an early adopter, AXXA stands to potentially generate major returns on investment and revenue growth. Initial steps have been established during 2021, leveraging our digital communities and including the digital asset purchase of land inside of popular and emerging spaces in the Metaverse. So we have that catalyst, and I'm sure announcements will be coming very soon for that. So not only are they drastically expanding their physical real estate assets, they're going to be getting in and drastically expanding their digital real estate assets. Again, they're expanding their portfolio and acquiring over 100 million in real estate and physical real estate, and that'll start early 2022 and start showing on the books. They're already showing revenue on the books. So that's already a great sign for an OTC company. We don't have to wait for revenues. We've seen mergers that have happened where the company had absolutely zero revenues and this thing ran. We've got a solid company here that is just completely adding, growing, and in the hottest sectors nonetheless. So that's what makes this really exciting here. So if we take a look here, I'm going to touch on some more points from this PR because this is mainly the reason. I mean, although we've been watching this for a while, we've been in and out of it a few times, this is what really got me excited, and it has me holding this for a long swing now because I think that I definitely want to hold this into 2022 and see where this goes. You can see here, I mean, you could read the PR for yourself. Talks about basically how they're going to utilize the assets that they already have under their umbrella, along with new assets, and kind of synergizing them and creating more revenue streams within what they have, and using the Metaverse and other digital assets along with their cryptocurrency exchange, 1 Mile. They're going to be making money on every way. As they said, they're a triple threat in this little space here, so this is definitely very exciting here. Let's take a look here. Where else do we want to go with this? Let's take a look. This is actually one of the companies that they used as an example of how they're going to also use the Metaverse to enhance the business, enhance revenues. This is a company, Das Onzept. It's a German company, or a Swiss company, not a German company. Forgive me. The Das Onzept Group AG is a premier Swiss-based furniture manufacturer and interior design agency. Now, with the interior design and designing furniture and probably selling and placing furniture, they're going to be using the Metaverse and virtual reality to be doing this as well. So this is something they're going to be just one of their 28 businesses that they're going to be utilizing to as an example. And this is back from May, but I just wanted to pull up an example. We can go over here. If you look at here, a PR from just last month, and it's talking about some of its just to get an idea of some of its other subsidiaries that are generating revenue, and you can see they have 3 lines of business that recorded an average of 42% revenue growth for this September quarter. They have a Meditech GmbH, which is a medical company, 1.4 million in revenue, which is a 40% jump. They had a let's take a look here. Another company here, an automotive line, 2.1 million in revenues compared with 1.34. That's a 57% leap. Very impressive. As you can see, they have subsidiaries that are growing. They're aiding and insisting in growing these subsidiaries, adding capital to these subsidiaries, or making capital available. And now again with the like we said here in the PR, this is the part that catapulted. I mean, these guys have way more, have a lot, such more of a vast offering as far as what they're offering than to just buy land in the metaverse. It would be almost insulting, I would imagine, to say like, oh, we'll buy some land here in the metaverse and this is what your stock's all about. That's not it. But this is just one of the catalysts that has people very excited, and I think this is what was not read and what was overlooked. This is a catalyst that we have in print right in front of us from this PR, and it's going to be, I would assume, being announced either by the end of this year or sometime early next year. So it's something to look forward to. So this is definitely a play I'm very excited about. Again, excellent share structure. So we'll take a look at the security details one last time. Approximately 13 million market cap. And only 550 million shares. So that's all I got for you today. Before we go, again, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is a company that I am very excited about myself, just as I am Fern, just as I am GBSI, just as I am a few other companies. But in the end, you have to do the due diligence yourself. I've given you where to go. You can go to OTC Markets, go to the websites, read the PRs, read the financial statements, and in fact, let's take a look here. I'm going to bring up the financials here before we do go, and just take a look at the quarterly financials, and you can see there's growth. You can see there's growth in the assets. And what you could also see in the income statement, they're making money. So these are things you want to look at. This is all available on OTC Markets. So go to OTC Markets, go to the financials, go to the security details, go to the company profile, go to the overview, go to the website, look at the website, go to the OTC Markets, also look at all the PRs, read all the PRs, check, do your due diligence. Again, because I am not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you ideas. Now I just gave you the handoff. You got to take the ball and run with it. So that's all I got for you today. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments or questions, please put them in the comment section below. And as always, let's get that money, traders.